afternoon, everybody. My name is Nils Gerber. I'm a trade manager. As opposed to many of my colleagues, I'm not the managing director of the office. She can't be here tonight. Many of, or some of you may know her. Her name is Antje Abshoff. She's heading the FDI side, the foreign direct investment side of our office, but I'm a full-time trade manager. The first slide shows a picture. No, excuse me? Okay. And there's one, especially the picture to the right, I would like to emphasize. That's a ceremony for the 25th anniversary of the European flag. It's not that long ago that we had this flag, as opposed to the United States, who everybody knows. I mean, meanwhile, the European flag is recognized all over the world. You might hear it from my distinct accent, I'm German. Next slide. As in Europe, we had an office for Georgia since 1973, and that made Georgia one of the first 5 US states having an office in Europe. We do trade and investment promotion. We have also in tourism promotion. I mentioned my colleague Antje Abshoff. Her predecessor was Jim Blair, who headed our office for 18 years. What we do is we cover really a territory, 27 member states of the European Union. Croatia will be the 28th member state. I make an exception here because there are 2 countries which we are not covering, and my colleague Mike Harling to my left will do that. But the European Union in general covers really a territory with more than 500 million inhabitants. That's large, but keep in mind it's a really fragmented market. So we are talking about 20 plus languages. Each of these markets has to be targeted differently. Talking a little bit about the US dollar and the euro, you've probably followed that on the news as well. The euro officially launched in 1999. Currently we have 17 member states. It's the second most traded currency after the US dollar. And very good news, Estonia introduced successfully the euro in 2011. Despite of all what we hear, the problems, we're very aware of that. We're following that in Ireland, Portugal, and Greece. Those 3 countries make up only 6% of the GDP of the European GDP. However, attraction on these markets in the moment is big for obvious reasons. To a lesser extent, Italy and Spain have currently their problems. But I would like to emphasize it's a budget or fiscal crisis. It's not a crisis of the currency as such. And as you may be well aware, some of US states have problems with their budgets as well. Talking a little bit about opportunities in Europe, I would not like to focus on individual industries because you really come from cross industries, and all US quality products are valued all around the world, basically. Europe is not an exception. If you have quality products, innovative products, really they are valued in Europe. My recommendation is really, together with my colleagues, develop an export strategy and then get in touch. Just to mention one last thing, Turkey Build is a show coming up for the construction industry. Turkey is not a member of the European Union yet. It's a candidate, but you never know. So I'm heading over to my colleague, Mike Harling, who covers the UK. Thank you.